Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA, and today we're doing another real user review, this time on the MAONO Professional Condenser USB Microphone Set. Now, you may have seen in the past, I did do another microphone set from MAONO, which I did enjoy their product, so they asked me if I wanted to give it another go with some more of their offerings, so I said yes. Definitely hit me up with anything you would like me to take a look at, and I will go ahead and let you know what I think. So to start, let's crack this box open and see what we get inside. Whoa! Okay, right off the top we have our instruction manual and a business card. We also have our little foam windscreen for the microphone and our pop filter that will attach to our boom stand via this little like C-clamp thing. Underneath the foam we have our microphone set. We have our shock absorbing holder for the actual microphone. We have the C-clamp that will put this to our table. Cable wrap. We have the boom arm itself, which pretty lightweight aluminum. Not bad, not bad. Our USB connector cable. And then the microphone itself. The microphone, it feels kind of robust, so I like that. It's not just, it doesn't feel like some cheap piece of plastic in my hand. And I know as humans we generally equate weight with quality, so I don't want to say out the bat that it's good quality because it has weight to it, but it feels sturdy. It nothing's shaking, so nothing's loose inside. It looks good. I like the, this is a gain mute knob, so you can actually go and adjust your levels on the fly. If you have VU meters that you can see from where you're sitting, you can go ahead and adjust your gain accordingly if you're too low or too high. The only thing that did not come in the box that I did like from the last microphone was it had a desktop stand as well. I like those because for me, sometimes these boom arms with the big pop filter, it's in the way. And when I talk, I do a lot of facial expressions, and I move my hands a lot, and I do a lot of the in and outs from the camera. So when I'm talking like this, or I guess I'll do it this way so the logo's out, you can't see my face, or I'm obscured if I have it down. I mean, I could always set it out further, but I feel like I'm inhibited. So I would have liked to seen a tabletop, like a small tripod mount for it instead of just the actual boom arm, because they pitched this as like a gaming, podcasting microphone, and I like just a little more versatility like the last kit I did. So out of the gate, that's the only real negative I'm seeing thus far. So let's go ahead and we're gonna set this up to my table. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say this up front is this table is built from a very old, unsturdy base from an old bar table with a piece of plywood slapped on top, and then these different slats and from my fence and pieces of pallets that make the actual table. So the table itself is completely uneven. So if the microphone looks tilted, it has nothing to do with the boom or the clamp or anything like that. It's my table is completely uneven because, well, I like to upcycle. As you can see behind me, this entire bar area is pretty much an entire upcycle. So a lot of my stuff I've built with scrap materials because I think it looks cooler, and I like to reuse, reduce, recycle. Let's go ahead and set this up. And now you can see I have this completely set up. So right now, this is what I was talking about. It's all set up. It's kind of blocking my face, but the pop filter's pretty necessary for things like, I don't know how well it's doing because I can only kind of see the VU meters flaring up a bit here. Right now, I have the audio on the microphone set at 50%. So as I'm seeing my VU meters, they're pretty low right now. And the only thing I'm going to do to edit this audio is I may change the levels a little bit, but right now, what you're hearing is the raw input at the 50% volume, how it's recording onto my computer. I am using Adobe Audition as my DAW, and again, I'm at 50%. Now, this also has a mute switch on it, which I'll give you a better look at later, but right now, without touching the mute switch, because it's very sensitive, I'm going to lower. That is at the very, very most minimal I could put this at, and I could see there's almost nothing happening on the line there. So we're going to slowly turn it up until we'll go straight to full. This is full blast right now. Definitely can see the difference in the screen. I'm doing a screen recording right now, so what you're seeing is my actual screen recording in Adobe Audition. I'm just doing a single audio file because I'm just dealing with one input device right now. So we're going to go ahead and roll back this dial until I feel like I'm not going to be peaking. I can see I'm pretty good right there. I'm not peaking. I'm not going to hit too much red, and I can adjust this level accordingly. Now, from here on, I'll adjust my audio levels to make it seem like this is what I would normally do it as if I was adjusting the audio. So, for comparison, right now you are hearing my audio coming directly from the MAONO. I gotta make sure I say it right. The MAONO condenser mic, and now you're hearing the input directly from the Boom, which is a Rode VideoMic Pro mounted on top of my camera right now. So far I'm digging it. I did not use the wind screen because there's not that much ambient noise. I'm in the basement. I might use this maybe in the winter because my furnace is right behind you, so that might help to dampen some of the furnace noise. Although when I record down here in the winter, I tend to wait until the furnace kicks off because it's very loud. So let's do a little bit of adjustment here. You can see there is a knob on the other side here, which I can loosen to adjust up or down. There is a thumb screw on the back of the C-clamp to swing it in and out. And underneath is the actual mount, which you saw me unscrew. Right here is a pivot point for the actual mic. And then there's also one right here for the actual microphone mount. Okay, so that is a quick rundown of the actual setup of how this whole Boom works, and of course, you know, the pop filter is in front of it here. I don't know how this sounds yet. I did not listen back to any of this audio. I do see I peaked out, but that could have been from me spiking the clap to sync up both of the audio devices later on. So right now, I'm going to stop recording from the audio and listen back to it real quick and give you some of my thoughts on how it sounds. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the microphone away from my face because I want to show you a little bit about it, and it's just easier to do so without being blocked. So listening back to the audio, it sounds crispy. I like it a lot, even turned all the way down. I mean, it didn't sound muffled at all. It sounded very, very good, and I really like the sound of it. When I turned it all the way up, I did peak, which I could see on the screen as I was doing. I could see it peaking out, but yeah, it didn't really give me that like blowout sound, but I definitely hit red on the VU meters, and you can see that the audio spikes are quite high. So what I'm going to do now is show you a close-up of the actual microphone. Now this is the volume knob that I was turning. This is actually a touch button. That means the microphone is on and capturing audio if you're recording on your DAW. You touch that, and it turns red, and that means the microphone is muted. So even if your DAW is recording, the microphone is not. So that's quite handy. I like that it's there. It was a little touchy, so when I was trying to adjust the volume, I did accidentally bump it and brush it with my finger, because that time I just swiped over it and it turned. So you do have to be a little careful with it. I wonder if I take the little plastic strip off of that. Nah, it's still super, super sensitive. I mean, I like it's there, because sometimes if you're doing a voiceover and you're not editing your own audio, and you're trying to give someone some raw audio and you got to cough or clear your throat, sneeze, anything like that, they don't want to hear those sounds. They're quite disgusting. I know I hear my own sounds like that all the time when I'm editing, so being able to just mute it, cough, sneeze, clear your throat, grab a drink of water, that's really easy, because then when you're going back through to send them a file, you just see dead space and you could just cut that dead space out of your timeline. If you cough, it's going to spike on the timeline, so you can't easily just see it and delete that thing. You have to go through the whole audio, and if you're in a hurry, it's nice to have. And I really do like that I can adjust my gain here, because I was able to watch my screen and I can see when I was peaking, so I can just slightly adjust here, so it's a little less work in post, and you're going to get cleaner audio if you can capture at the right volume. So overall, I mean, again, I'm a little disappointed there's no desktop stand. I would like to maybe have this, like, if I can have this right here, maybe angle it up a little bit, that would be perfect for me, because I'm really, really excited about this microphone. I like the look. It's clean, it's sturdy, and again, if I had that little desktop, that would be great. Now, I did not use the wire tie. You can use this wire tie for, actually there's two of them here. They're together. They're actually branded. Now, you can use these for two things. If you're gonna leave this mic set up, I'd recommend you use it to kind of like strap your actual USB cable to the boom arm, because then it's not gonna get in the way. You can adjust it over the pinch points and whatnot, but I have my computer over here and the dongle that I need to connect the USBs on the other side, so it's just easier to not use it. You can also use these to, you know, wrap up the USB cable when you're done, because I think it's something like 10 feet long, which is good. They give you a nice long cord, because you're not always gonna have a laptop. You might have a desktop, it might be under your desk on a shelf or something. So they give you enough slack to be able to use it very easily. So yeah, all in all, I think I would recommend professional condenser USB microphone over the last one. I think this one captured a little bit crisper audio. The other one had a little bit like a metallic sound in the background. I don't think it quite came over with the YouTube compression, but when I listened back to the raw audio, I can hear that little bit of metallic sound in the background, where this definitely got a crisper, cleaner sound. So I would say, if you were looking at this, I'm very, very happy. It comes in at a price point of like 80 bucks, $79.99 USD on Amazon right now. That's what I paid for it. So, I mean, it's not gonna break the bank. 80 bucks it's pretty good. And when you're talking about audio equipment, I mean, there's some microphones out there. Now, they might be great microphones, but they also carry a very, very high price tag. So this is sturdy, it sounds great, and it's very affordable. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to use this and see how it pans out. If for some reason in the future I feel like this didn't work out very well, I'm gonna let you know, but it also does have a 12-month warranty on it, so if something goes wrong with this thing, and generally that's gonna happen, if there's some sort of defect in it, it's gonna show relatively soon. So thus far, I'm very happy. If you're looking at this, I think it's MAONO professional USB condenser microphone. I'm gonna say pull the trigger. I'm very, very happy with this. Yeah, I like this a lot, and I really love the mute button. It's a little touchy, but it's kind of fun to swipe. I feel like I'm just, you know, I'm on my phone playing with an app or a game or something. So yeah, go ahead and pull the trigger if you were thinking about it. It's gonna be worth your 80 bucks. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video, like the MAONO headphones that I'm going to be taking a look at. Good night.